That was unexpected. And his words were very, so nice because that's how I feel. Nobody told me Pete.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was the last minute numbers freak out.
Yeah.
And
They were worried that Pete had a night off because he was out looking for one in the middle of the night.
Was he?
Yeah, I was sleeping right next to him.
He got up in the middle of the night?
And
so it was just kind of like a, okay,
looking at me if I was awake.
I
I was sitting here next to him and he was like, and I was like,
Oh, God. Are you in on that?
No, on Pete.
Yeah.
I knew about Pete. But
because they needed 6.
yeah.
It was 6 out of 11.
And I heard your name kept coming up and I wasn't sure how that was gonna go. And I was just like, I know that there's 6 on Pete.
Yeah.
Why would we not do that?
So, what do you think? We're thinking the people that are still in Paris will join up as a 6 and target the single players. I'm hoping for Hoy. I've voted for him so many times now, and I'm just like, I feel like he doesn't trust me. I don't trust him. I like Sarah a lot. I think she's a threat to win in the end. I think it's smart to target those people. Yeah, right now. Everyone told me they were voting Hoy.
Yeah. Well, see, everyone told me they were voting you.
So now I don't know.
I don't know who to trust either.
There's 6 people in Paris.
And there's 4 people not in Paris.
Gary, Boy, Sarah, who's the other person? Oh, Sam. Yeah. That's right.
We do the 6 in,
That's right.
in Paris. Work together.
That's what I was hoping for.
That's what I was
That's what I
hoping
was.
for, yeah.
I know. I just.
That's exactly
I've been
what
wanting
I'm
to work with you guys for a while.
I know.
And I was like, can you please work with me?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I'm
Yeah,
very
I think-
comfortable in Paris. Like I'm not looking to deviate from that.
I think Sam and Sarah are both huge threats.
Yeah.
I think Sam is a little wild card. I've just been trying to stay alive in the game. Now it's turned into, oh, Sarah's a threat. She's got a huge game plan.
Right,
I'm
right.
like, I really don't. I just want to stay alive.
I know. So we should talk. Let's just keep talking.
Sorry, I took your name wrong. What's that? Sorry, put your name in the fire. I mean, what's next now? I mean, I know our backup plan was Sarah.
I thought the plan was the 6s and me and Gary. And Anessa and then Louie and you guys. And I pitched this to Louie and Anessa since day one when I was with Shantelle. It's going to be Shantelle when our loved ones are loaded up. It's going to be us 2, Louie and Anessa and our loved ones. Maybe it's part 6 and then it's just a freak. I know, exactly. If the loves come out, that's like it's your time. Yeah.
So right now we should go take Sarah.
Oh, 100%. Sarah's nice. I feel she's threat. She's unhinged. She's definitely a threat. She's played a really good game.
Alright guys, welcome to your next immunity challenge. Alright, Emily, I'll take back the necklace.
You take it off. It's going to get caught on my hair.
You get to keep it.
I knew that would happen. We got it.
Immunity is back up for grabs. Alright, for today's challenge, you guys are going to be competing in a Survivor Classic. You guys will each have 2 wooden poles with a metal rod that is going to go in between them. You're going to use the tension in your hands to hold it steady. If it drops, you are eliminated. As time goes on, we will make it more and more difficult. The last person left standing will win immunity. Okay, survivors ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. Do not hold it against your body at all or you will be eliminated on the spot. Emily's shaking.
I don't know if it's nerves or...
Alright guys, we're going to make this just a little bit more difficult. I'm going to count you down from 10 and you're going to stretch out your arms full length for the rest of this challenge. Alright? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, everybody fully stretch.
Woo, I can feel it in the old back.
Maybe closing his eyes. Sam's feeling it. Alright guys, I have a proposition for everybody that's still standing, which is all of you. I'm going to give you guys a countdown from 5. If anybody wants a word of mouth, immunity, idol, clue, if you drop within those 5 seconds, you will get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop now. You have to drop now.
Hoy drops and Sam drops, both getting a clue to the hidden immunity idol.
Emily, what's going on in your head?
It's gonna drop and I should have gotten the clue. Oh shit.
Emily, out of this challenge. Emily, put it on her mom. Out of nowhere, Mark drops out of this challenge.
In 10 seconds, you will go down to 1 foot.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Vanessa drops. 3, 2, 1. Everybody choose 1 foot right now.
Susan is out of this challenge.
Stay vertical. Eddie, out of this challenge. Doesn't even let it drop.
We're down to Gary, Sarah, and Louie for immunity.
You're on strong.
Come on, you guys, keep it up, keep it up.
You're doing great.
Gary down to challenge. We're down to Sarah and Louie for immunity.
Job, Louie.
Drops out of this challenge. Louie wins. Congratulations. You'll be safe at the next tribal council.
I know. Really, really good at it. All right.
Good job, babe.
All right, Sam and Hoy, you guys have chosen to opt out of the challenge. So you guys gave up immunity for a clue to the whereabouts of a hidden immunity idol. So in the Survivor Games, I'm sure for both of you, winning an individual immunity or finding an immunity idol is on your bucket list.
And as soon as he started counting down, Hoy and I both dropped. I wanted Hoy to drop first because I didn't want to be the one to initiate it. And as soon as I heard his bar hit, I let go of mine too.
Things you wanted to do on your bucket list. We need to come up with some like corny ass saying. We need to get down and look because they're looking right now. Trust me, they're not gonna find it. I know exactly where it is now. I do too. Come on, let's go get it. We need to come up with a lie. Sam, stop. Good. Come on, let's just go get the eye. No, Sam. Come on. Sam. It's under like Sam. Sam. Listen to me. We need to think long term. We cannot tell Vanessa and what's his name? Louie. Yes, they're our allies, but they're gonna expect us to share the clue with them. Yeah. We want to find out through Gary, right? Make it up. Yeah.
Last night we had some fog. It's hidden under a log.
So during the last challenge, immunity was up for grabs, and I felt like I could definitely use it. I probably could have kept going maybe a little longer, although Louis looked so solid. So at the time I wasn't even tempted to drop for the clue because number one, it was just a clue. Who knows how vague it would be.
Who do you want? What do you think is best?
I originally thought Sam Ahoy, but now that
I am really thinking they have ideas.
yeah.
One of them, right? So what do you want to do?
Well, I guess going back to the singles would be Gary or Sarah.
Right.
Right? So we still have two singles.
She has the thing. She has that advantage. She hasn't used it.
Right, but she hasn't used it.
It'd be nice to just get rid of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I just want to go with the numbers. So
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too.
if that's what you guys want to do, I was fine with Hoy, for the record.
Okay.
He might have, like, I mean, if he or Sam will find an idol, it's going to be Hoy, it's not Sam. Let's be honest.
I don't know, she had this view with Louis. But of course, last night we had some your idols that hidden under a log, so I'm thinking it's those logs over there, somewhere under those logs. So I don't know how we can go in and take under all those fucking logs over there. We watch Hoy now. And then keep a close eye on them. I don't think he's gonna find it in the next 10 minutes. Right. Okay, so Hoy, unless we feel like he's gonna, yeah, like he's gonna hurt the idea. Okay. Last night you had some log. Your idol's gonna be hidden under a log, so I'm thinking it's one of those logs over there. Okay. You should go look in places that are not. Right. Like look up in the trees, over the bushes. Okay.
Sam's over there.
I know what the clue is. I'm trying to psych other people out if they think I have the clue. Because it's apparently under a log somewhere. Because that's, a real nice clue. Seeing as we're in the middle of the woods. So I'm trying to kind of look up. I don't know who's on the same page. I liked Mark. I said it was Hoy, but I think it's going to be Sarah. But I don't know. He said he wasn't in on that plan, so I just panicked a little bit.
Last night you had a fog. It's under a log. I checked and it didn't matter. There's nothing under all of those logs I checked. I don't want Hoy to get it, to be honest, because then he'd be too powerful. And then he could link up with Gary, the two girls, and Sam. And then target the 4 people that I'm in a clue with. That would be very smart for him to do.
I'm gonna catch up to speed. File 3 is gonna be you.
Okay. Okay.
This is the first look at Nessa and
Okay.
the clue that I took down was that last night you had some your idols that you got some chat.
To find me.
I just heard a hint that it's under a log, but I don't know. I don't want to leave it there. You find it?
No. I'm also like,
I thought that flower was an idol.
No, I don't know why I'm doing this. I have the worst vision. Like, I'm never gonna find it, and it's just like I think it's just fun. It's like something you do on Survivor.
Yeah.
You look for idols.
I don't know what's happening right now. A lot of names have gotten thrown out there. Not mine, but who would say it to my face. I'm hearing a lot about targeting the people who don't have their loved ones anymore. But then I'm also hearing from the people who don't have their loved ones anymore, who they want to target. And I've just been so friendly with everyone that I feel like I just want to vote with everyone. But that's probably why I wasn't let in on the plan last time. I don't trust Hoy or Anessa one bit. And I want them both gone right now if I could. I trust my mom. I trust Sarah more than a lot of people. But she's also very sneaky. She's very good. She's like in the immunity challenge, she was holding on so strong, and I feel like I shouldn't trust her. But I've had a lot of good conversations with her. I don't trust Gary a lot. I trust Mark a fair amount. Mark and I have been together since the beginning. I hope that would mean something.
Sam and I got hidden immunity clue, and the real clue be honest, we've already found it, but I'm playing the long-term game. Louis and Anessa, I love them. They're gonna be my allies for a while, but I can't beat them, so I have to eliminate Louis in particular. So I've diverted them, and it feels terrible. And I've given them some fake-ass clue about the idol being under a log.
He's the one that told me about where it was located, so I feel indebted to him now. He's probably gonna tell, I mean, not Sam. Hoy told me. Sam, he wants me, Sam, and Hoy to go to the final thing. That sounds great. So right now, what I'm hearing is there's supposed to be 5 on Hoy, 5 on Sarah, right? I know that Sarah wants to work together, and I've been working with Sarah. I know about Sarah's vote block. So I know a lot of information about a lot of people other than just like the idol plays that have just like happened. I'm in the middle, and I feel like that can only go but so far, but the idol's in my pocket, so I'm playing it for myself if I need to. If I know that one of them are going home and it's not going to benefit me, why would I sacrifice myself if I think that 1, I can't beat them, and 2, it's not going to benefit me in the long run?
He was like, come on, we gotta make up a lie. I said, look, last night we had some fog. It's hidden somewhere under a log. Let's go. So, come on. And then we went and told Gary. And Gary's the one that found out. Our alliance, Hoy, myself, and Gary. Gary's the one that found it. We have an alliance with Louis, Anessa, myself, Hoy, and Gary. And the 3 guys are going to go to the end, hopefully, if it works out the way we think it's going to.
You, Mark, Louis.
You, Hoy.
The 4 of us, the couples.
Yeah.
6
out of 10.
6 out of 10.
She blocks somebody's vote.
11.
6 out of 10. There's only 10 left. She blocks somebody's vote.
5-4.
5-4. All right, good.
We just voted on it.
All right. I need to keep telling them that Hoy.
I told Hoy, I was like, I'm telling everyone we voted for you.
Yes, I'm talking now. Okay, good.
Anessa and I have been working together since day 1, but she's playing super hard, and I really would like to break up that pair right now of Eddie and Anessa. My personal preference is to take out Eddie first.
I think I'm with Emily, Susan, Sarah, Gary. I want Hoy out, but I don't want an idol to be played. So say they find the idol to play on Hoy. They're telling me they're voting Hoy out, and then we all vote for Hoy, and then they vote one of us out.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna be like if I go out? Who are you gonna be with?
That's a great fucking question.
That's what I
want to stick with
Emily.
Like, I want Sarah. I want Sarah too. Do we want to tie? We need one more number. Who can we be? No, there's not.
So what's happening is that we want to go without Sarah, but we're concerned that after that. We're concerned that after that happens, Hoy is going to pick up Gary, Sam, Susie, and Emily, and they're going to be like a tight pair, tight alliance, and they're going to go after the 4 of us. I'm concerned that that's going to happen, which is why I really want to find this idol instead of Hoy.
So let's split it to the end 100%. Okay. So we gotta use it to protect each other, but right now act like you're still looking for it. And it's under a log. That's the truth now. Forget the right about it. Right now the truth is the idol's under a log. Okay, that's fine. Also, here's another thing that was just proposed to me. What? You said that we would leave Inessa out of this vote. Why don't we just vote her out?
Well, I trust the most at this point are, I would say Gary and Mark, but I don't know if they're telling me the truth. I wanted Old Yellow to keep existing. I felt like if we could just stay the majority for one more vote, the original Yellow, then we could nail out somebody.
Like, we have to think about who we have better shots at this point of, like, beating so that way we can win and keep ourselves. But who would you like to vote this for? And I'm fine with it. We need to get together and sort of
I wonder if it's even possible. Which way are we in now?
I don't know, it's messy. I think we're the pivotal pieces right now.
I don't know.
Who do you think we can beat? I think. And the vote is obviously still Sarah. And it's just, who's voting for Sarah, just so we know. It's the three of us, plus Sam, plus Inessa.
Plus, is Eddie
gonna work? Is Eddie with us?
Eddie and Mark, yeah.
Okay, that's all we need.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like we can cut Emily before Susan, because Susan can't do anything without Sam. Also, we need to keep in mind, like, what about Eddie? Like, Eddie's a great number. But no, he's a threat. People love him. His name come up for to win.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury.
Shantelle, Katie, and Pete voted out at the last tribal council.
You can see my gray hair now.
So let's talk about that last vote. Boy, it was a very split vote. 3 people got votes. You were one of them. Why do you think that is?
Between me and Sarah, there's just been a lot of like back and forth. I wouldn't say animosity necessarily, but I think we've just been targeting each other for a while now. I meant everything I said at the last travel. I like respect Sarah a lot. I think she's played an amazing game, and that's why I kind of like cast that out there as her as one of those targets. And if I'm doing that, I'm not surprised she would just put fire on my head.
Sarah, how do you feel about that situation between Hoy and being called a threat?
You know, it's interesting because I keep being called a threat. I have a good game, and what's funny to me is that I just keep trying to get through each vote. I can't even say I've ever really been in an alliance in this game so far. And if I think I am, all of a sudden I'm not. I find that out at the vote. So every time I've ever thrown Hoy's name out, it's normally because someone else is throwing it out. So I'm just trying to stay alive in this game.
Inessa, hearing Sarah speak about her experience so far, it seems like she's kind of a loner. Would you think that that's an advantage for anybody here to kind of pick up just an extra vote, or is it just an easier vote to make because they don't have anybody?
To work with Sarah, but it is true that if she's like alone and if she's like alone on an island, then it's easy for people to pick her up, and that's dangerous. You know, that's both of what you said was true simultaneously, and you know, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the immunity challenge a little bit. So congratulations, Louie, you have 1 immunity. How does that feel?
Feels really, really good. I'm glad to at least have this around my neck once, so I can not sit here and have tribal diarrhea, as I call it.
So in that challenge, we had a huge option. You could choose to opt out of playing in order to get a clue to a hidden immunity idol. And Sam, you were one of those people. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience with that?
It was a very vague clue. Last night we had some fog. It's somewhere under a log. It could be anywhere.
Have you gone searching for it with that information?
I looked, but I didn't have any luck.
How about you, Hoy? Have you looked?
No luck. I think if I started looking under places like that, people were gonna follow. But no luck.
With that information kind of out here, Emily, is there more paranoia amongst the group that idols are back in the game and there are potentially many clues or advantages or idols out there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a single log over there that went unturned during that period. My fingernails have like so much dirt under them from like digging through logs, and I think there's a ton of paranoia because it gives you a little extra security, at least for a vote, if you do have something to protect you.
I want to show of hands, how many original yellow Yada Hollow members are still left in the game? So we have 4 from original Yada Hollow and 6 from original Onita. So Eddie, do you think that those original lines are still in play at all, or has that just completely wiped out?
I think they're absolutely still in play. That first tribe that we had, it kind of solidified some relationships, but you know, throughout the time that we've been here, some relationships have fallen out, some have formed. So, I mean, yeah, they're in play, but at the same time, there's been a lot that's happened since that first tribe.
So before we get to the vote, does anyone have anything they'd like to share or say to the group? Because as you know, one of you will be out of this game for good.
I have something to say. So everyone has been asking me about the advantage I had gotten a couple rounds ago, and it's something that I have kept secret this entire time. I can only use it at either the final 10 or final 5, and I was hoping not to have to use it today, or now. It's all today. But I'm going to be using my advantage during my vote. And I hope that the people that had said they were voting with me do so. And that's all I have to say. And I'm sticking with the vote that I had tossed out there. I'm just going to say it. I'm voting for it. Sorry.
Anyone else want to add anything? Okay, so let's get to the vote. Sarah, you're up.
Okay, so this is my advantage. It is a block a vote, and oh looky here, this is only usable before the merge. So sorry. Hopefully that scared enough people. I don't know what's gonna happen. Sorry, keep writing your name down, but it's kind of the only play I've got.
Okay, so I had my vote until Sarah released some secret information, and now I'm actually going to change my decision.
I played an excellent game. I 100% stand by everything I said. If it wasn't, if you were in the top 3, I would 100% vote for you. I think you played a killer game, you survived really well, made some big plays, were adaptable, and that's why you're on this parchment right now.
Alright guys, if anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I will read the votes. First vote, Hoy. Second vote, Hoy. 2 votes Hoy. Third vote, Sarah. 2 votes Hoy, 1 vote Sarah. Sarah. 2 votes Sarah, 2 votes Hoy. Sarah. That's 3 votes Sarah, 2 votes Hoy. 6th vote, Hoy. That's 3 votes Hoy, 3 votes Sarah. 7th vote, Sarah. That's 4 votes Sarah, 3 votes Hoy, 3 votes left. 8th vote, Sarah. That's 5 votes Sarah, 3 votes Hoy. 9th vote and the 4th member of our jury, Sarah. Sarah, you're going to bring me the torch.
I don't know how I'm still here.
All right, Sarah, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Bye, guys.
Good game, Sarah.
Every tribal has been a split vote. I hope this tribal was eye-opening for everybody to kind of see where the lines have been drawn. And let's see what's going to happen next, especially since we all know that idols and advantages are in this game. See you at the next challenge. Survivors
Next
ready?
time on
Go!
Survivor New York.
And Inessa is also the type of person that she's like really just like paranoid. So that paranoia really just like, it's like, okay, bro, like take a deep breath.
Obviously, you saw me pick up something. Immunity. It's an advantage in the game. It's not an idol, but it's an advantage in the game.
Tribal Council went about as I thought it was going to go. Going in, I knew if I didn't have any kind of immunity that I was probably going to get the bulk of the votes, and that's exactly what happened. But I also felt like I would have had enough votes, even if I didn't. Thought I was a little more solid with certain people, so I thought I was going to go home first. I'm just happy to be here.